node operators and other participants in the block creation process are naturally guided through incentives to improve the network's operation. Bitcoin's design incentivizes node operators to form a dense layer of connectivity to other nodes on the network. In this animation, we see how closely connected nodes are to each other. It is these high-density connections which form the small world network within Bitcoin, to which each node is connected to a majority of other nodes using high-bandwidth, low-latency links, allowing for the high-speed propagation of transactions and block data. As we see in this animation, parallel transaction evaluation dramatically increases the productivity of nodes and the efficiency of the network. Node operators are always incentivized to be able to process transactions much faster than they typically arrive on the network in order to deal with peak events without the loss of service. If faced with a prolonged period of lost connectivity, a node must be capable of quickly downloading and validating all of the activity on the network that has taken place since going offline in order to gain up-to-date knowledge of the UTXO set. As data storage capability improves, the cost of maintaining UTXOs decreases, allowing for nodes to operate cheaper and more effectively. Since proof of work is an energy-intensive process that nodes must perform in order to win blocks on the network, there exists a strong incentive for node operators to access energy at the lowest cost possible in order to produce blocks more profitably. Much of this energy already is sourced from renewables, with this trend growing as efficiencies in both Bitcoin transaction processing and renewable energy technologies improves. For Bitcoin's long-term success, the amount of transactions must increase in order to offset and surpass the declining block subsidy with the accumulation of transaction fees. This requires a large and diverse user base to form around the network in order to minimize dependency on any single use case and increase the amount of transactions. Contrary to popular belief, perhaps the biggest existential risk to the network comes through a lack of awareness and acceptance by government organizations of the network as a highly effective and legally compliant tool for the purposes of commerce and exchange. As seen in this animation, transactions can be checked by other parties for regulatory compliance. Bitcoin has the greatest chance of achieving longevity and success if efforts are made to educate governments, lawmakers, and regulatory bodies about the network's function well enough for proper legislation regarding its usage to be formed.